हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक। We are back with Hogwarts Legacy, my friends. Let's see आगे कैसे जाते हैं, फिगर आउट करते हैं. Let's go and dive into the world of Hogwarts. Oh, मेरा अकाउंट नहीं है. Cool. Okay guys, let's get started. होपफुली आज के दिन गेम चल जाए, नहीं तो इशू ना दे. एक सेकंड इसमें बंद करूँ भाई. Caps lock target dog is an effective tool. Is an effective tool against any enemy you want combo or otherwise find if you strike. Okay. ओ भाई लोड बड़ा टाइम पे बन रहा है. नींद ही आ जाएगी भाई जब तक ये लोड होगा.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
My hard disk is the worst thing to store games. Games cannot process in it. आगे जाना है अपने को, क्योंकि वहाँ का एक की मार्कर दिखाई दे रहा है. अभी यहाँ पे करना क्या है? आगे जाना है ना, आगे चलता है पहले. यहाँ क्या हो सकता है? Bilal Sami. Let's talk.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Sami, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Okay.
That will be all. Thank you for your time.
Potion shop है ना इस city के.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
कोई नहीं है ना यहाँ पे ठीक है. आगे चलते हैं. वो भाई वहाँ पे वो है बाइसन्स है शायद से. वो बाइसन ही बोलते हैं ना इनको. जब बाइसन्स है अमेरिकन बुल तो नहीं है, बाइसन्स ही है. उधर है क्या यार? वो है क्या? वो कुछ तो है. मैं उसके पास तो नहीं जाऊँगा क्योंकि इशू हो जाएगा. मतलब अगर कुछ हमारे पास अवेलेबल नहीं हुआ अभी तो. आई डोंट वांट दैट टू हैपन दिस अर्ली.
Revelio.
और कुछ है यहाँ पे. लेट्स चेक इट आउट. आसपास में गोट है यहाँ तो. इसके अलावा तो कुछ है नहीं. ओ भाई थॉर्नबैक स्पाइडर.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
हट यहाँ से. गॉब्लिन कैंप तक जाना है ना अपने को. गॉब्लिन कैंप तक जाते हैं फटाफट. भाई यार गेम लैग हो रही है. मेरे को गुस्सा आ रहा है उसी चीज़ पे बस. और कोई इशू नहीं है. गेम लैग ना हो ना. बाकी सब ठीक है. बाकी और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. ये बंद. ओके अब ठीक रहेगा शायद से. मे बी नॉट. हार्ड डिस्क की वजह से इशू हो रहा है और कुछ नहीं है. चिपक रहा है ना. लोड होने में टाइम ले रहा है और कोई इशू नहीं है.
Encampment. This must be it.
यहाँ पे जाना ना. वो यहाँ पे क्या है? आता हूँ भाई आता. मोंगरेल है कोई तो यहाँ पे. कुछ है चीज़ ये. इसको प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे हैं. अभी आके देखते हैं. पहले यहाँ जाते हैं फिर देखते हैं. फ्री द कार्ड्स फ्रॉम एनकैम्पमेंट.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
He doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example. The area's still clear, if anybody cares.
फ्री करना है ना, आ जा बेटा।
Incendio.
Fortunate ends for you. You won't survive this, my young friend.
मेरा लैग हो रहा है बहुत गंदा।
Your spells glance off of me. I've been fighting since you should have fled when you had the chance.
भाई मेरा लैग हो रहा है, गुस्सा आता है भाई। मैं चिपकता है ना गेम, फिर वो बंदे मार देते हैं आगे। इजी किल कर सकता हूँ इनको। पता नहीं इतना लैग क्यों होता है।
No. Aha! There you are.
Rather.
One less human to worry about.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
अबे यार कंट्रोल दबा रहा हूँ मैं। टाइमिंग सही कैसे करूँ भाई, लैग ही होता रहेगा तो।
I won't rest. Was that your best? Easily diverted.
साड़ा लेवियोसा यूज कर रहा है कुत्ते का बच्चा। रुक बेटे।
Incendio. Levioso.
हट तेरी, चल।
Incendio. Protego. Stupid one.
Bro, you can't. You just can't. जब मेरा गेम लैग हुआ ना तो मैं बकवास करेगा।
Is that the best you can do?
Protego.
You're so very weak.
ब्रो रुक जा, तो अड्डी पैंस की। एक सेकंड रुको।
You don't believe you can defeat
Levioso. Incendio.
utterly pitiful display.
ब्रो
Much too slow. Pity. Not quite.
Incendio.
हट दे।
Levioso.
Prepare.
हवा में मारूंगा साढ़े। उधर लास्ट है,
What was
उधर
that?
लास्ट है.
Not your best move, I fear.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. That was quite something.
चलो भाई
Now,
बढ़िया.
to free Arn's carts.
लाग हो रहा है, ऊपर से हरकतें कर रहे हैं. फ्री आंस कार्ड्स, कार्ड्स कहाँ हैं इसके? वो अच्छा, इस पे भी तो मार सकता हूँ ना मैं. दिखा दिखा दो तुम्हारे को. देखा, मैं दिमाग में नहीं आया ये फट सकते होंगे. मेरे को लग ही रहा था, ये अभी अभी जस्ट दिमाग में आया कि ये फट सकते होंगे. ब्रो व्हाट द फक. मैं ये खोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ वैल्यू. आई एम नॉट एबल टू ओपन दिस समहाउ. आई नीड समथिंग लाइक एक्यू.
Accio.
नो.
Incendio.
फटेगा क्या? यस, फटा. है किधर? ढूंढना क्या है भाई इधर? वो जो डब्बा है वो खुल ही नहीं रहा है मेरे से. ये तो इंजन है, कोई कोई प्रोसेस हो रहा है. आयरन वायरन बन रहा होगा शायद से इधर. वो ये रहा.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
ऊपर भी जा सकते हैं क्या? इसके अलावा और कुछ है? नहीं ना. ठीक है, रात ही हो गई. लगाओ. ये इसके ऊपर कैसे जाऊँ? इसके ऊपर भी कुछ है.
Accio.
अरे इसको मैं कंट्रोल कैसे करूँ? बढ़िया. ओह, चेस्ट भी मिल गया. गियर स्लॉट फुल हो गए इतनी जल्दी? अभी तो गेम स्टार्ट किया था भाई. गियर स्लॉट देखते हैं. डिफेंस 13 बढ़ रहा है भाई. इससे पढ़ा लेते हैं भाई, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. तुम्हारा हेड गियर नहीं यार, ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा आगे लग रहा है ना. क्वेस्ट में कौन सा कंप्लीट हो गया? हर्बोलॉजी की क्लास चाहिए ना प्रोफेसर हैकेट्स का असाइनमेंट 2 नहीं, हर्बोलॉजी की क्लास पे चलता है पहले। बाहर तो बहुत घूम लिया हमने। अरे गियर स्लॉट फुल है, हमारे को यहाँ से वापस आना पड़े, यहाँ पे आना पड़ेगा वापस। बट मैं इसको खाली कैसे करूँ अगर गियर स्लॉट फुल है तो? आई हैव नो क्लू। लेट्स सी हाउ वी कैन। चलो भाई हर्बोलॉजी की लास्ट में चलते हैं, फिर बाकी चीज़ें करेंगे। मैं चल के ही जा सकता हूँ, कुछ उड़ा नहीं सकता है।
Incendio. Accio.
एक्यो मतलब ड्रैग।
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
चलो भाई सॉरी।
If you're here for my wares,
तेरे कोई वो है क्या? डब्बे डुब्बे है ना यहाँ पे? किधर है भाई? दो भाई मेरे को डब्बे। ये रहा। डब्बा है ये? नहीं ये रहा। नहीं चेस्ट है ना बड़े सारे, देखता हूँ इसके अंदर है। पर छज्जे पे तो नहीं है? Let me check. इधर तो नहीं है। यहाँ से घुस ही नहीं सकते।
seems a pleasant enough little place.
यहाँ से जाने का रास्ता नहीं है। गियर स्लॉट्स आर फुल है, दैट्स व्हाई हम कुछ ले नहीं पा रहे। तो ये क्या, गियर स्लॉट्स फुल हैं। 12 सिक्के मिल गए। टन। ये क्या चीज़ है भाई, शाइन मार रहा है। ये भी ठीक है। एक और दूर जाऊँ वापस आ गया। नहीं, एक और आएगा। इंटरेस्टिंग, मेरे को फिर काटना है। बढ़िया चीज़ है भाई, सेटिस्फाइंग तो है ये। फिर इसमें चल बढ़िया। गियर स्लॉट का तो नहीं मिला सामान, ये मिला। लेट्स सी लेट्स सी लेट्स सी। वो क्या चीज़ है? हेलो, जुगनू है क्या? आई थिंक सो।
I should investigate.
इन्वेस्टिगेट? यहाँ पे क्या है भाई? कोई केव वेव है क्या? यस, यहाँ पे कोई केव है। वो नीचे कुछ है, देख के चलूँ क्या? अरे नहीं, मगर गिर गया तो ऊपर कैसे होगा? नहीं भाई नहीं, अभी रेस्ट नहीं लेते हैं, बाद में आते हैं। पीछे के साइड जाना ना, या माय बैड। एक सेकंड गाइस। फास्ट ट्रैवल इसमें नहीं कर सकता था मैं, हरामी हूँ भाई, इतना लंबा चल के आना पड़ा। भाई मिक्स एंड मैच हो रहे थे कपड़े, इतनी जल्दी मत भाग। चिपका। नया एरिया डिस्कवर हुआ हॉगवर्ट्स का साइन हार्बोलॉजी की क्लास चलेगी अब हमारी नाइस
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class,
Professor
please
Garlick.
welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Okay, Professor Garlic.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Bro, क्या था ये मैंड्रेक?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Let's talk to oh ये क्या चीज़ है? Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you. And to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They are as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality. From beetroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warm regards always, Eleanor Evelyn. Thanks, Eleanor. Yes, Professor Garlic. Yes, Professor Garlic. You have a thing for me?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly
I'll
went
say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay. I haven't met Professor Sharp right now.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp
Wiggenweld.
tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight.
Hello. Waiting. Let's go.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Your weeds possess
Wow.
their own rugged form of beauty.
क्या उल्लू का पट्टा है भाई? Sebastian.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Chinese chomping cabbages. What are that?
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well,
चोरी की चीज़ चोरी
Thank
करके
you.
बड़ा मजा आता.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cab. Go on. Grab a few of those cab... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do I toss the cabbages? मैं इसके ऊपर cabbages फेंकूं कैसे? Hold tab and open the tools to assign the chomping cabbages, bro.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine
What
that
the
wasn't
heck?
a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup. even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
क्लास में देखेगा अभी लॉक्ड है यार
Revelio.
फील्ड गाइड पेज यहाँ और कुछ तो नहीं होगा मेरे हिसाब से फील्ड गाइड वाला ये उठाना है क्या अपने को उठा लेते हैं Chinese chomping garbage cabbage sorry garbage बोल रहा हूँ
Revelio.
मिल गया
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oops. Didn't Is there something? Oh, bro. Quest area में जाना. निकल गया मैं.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
ये भी complete होने वाला है. बढ़िया.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Holy Professor Garlic.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only possibly my damned hearing.
To make
Let's go.
anything grow, we must first understand them. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as
Press tab.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Range, okay. ये कुछ है क्या? नहीं ना. ऊपर के साइड है कुछ. यार मेरे को कुछ चाहिए. चेस्ट जो भी है दिखाई तो दे रही है. No, I want the chest यार. ये क्या साइड है? Let's see if I can get that.
I don't mind living in dormitories. No parents around nagging me to pick up my robe.
नीचे कहाँ है? नीचे कौन सी जगह है? ब्रो लॉक्ड है. इसमें तो हो आया था ना मैं. हाँ नेक्स्ट चीज क्या है? पोशंस क्लास. लेट्स गो इनटू द पोशंस क्लास देन. और कुछ तो है नहीं आसपास में देखने के लिए. फिर जो उसका क्वेस्ट है वो करता है.
Shouldn't there be
यार
orders
भागने
or
के ना
someone
चल
from
नहीं
the
सकता.
ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Blackwood.
He knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
हाँ? इधर शायद से वो मिलेगी अपने को. यहाँ भी सेबेस्टियन है. देखते हैं क्या रहता है. यहाँ भी सेबेस्टियन है.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught
Oh,
at this
this
school.
is Professor Sharp.
As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
So Professor Sharp is potions class professor, and Professor Garlic is the herbology class professor, and Professor Cat is क्या बोलता है इसको, and Professor Fig, constant explorer. And Professor, we have met around by Professor, and I can't recall.
My parents considered
Many
keeping me home
names.
from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Oh, पहले पूछ लेते हैं.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if
Yo.
I do say so myself.
Welcome to the
Pleasure to
live
meet you.
stream.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's
It's
my
me,
aunt.
Shadow Gaming.
Keeps too close an eye on
Right.
me for
I know,
comfort. Ugh.
bro.
But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Okay.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry
Yeah,
back to
I'm
me when you have
sorry.
the feather.
I knew it. Let's go inside. What's this? Okay. Date 31st December 1875. Our office. Bogan Burgess. Bogan and Burgess has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the VR software night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more hours to join those that have already been watching the shop. You're amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Memorandum. तो basically इसको एक नई जगह ऐड करा गया. Interesting. My gear slots are full, yeah. Ashwinder X.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Drora. Let's see. England so OS accessibility है इंग्लिश का. इंग्लैंड से हो ऐसा एग्जिस्टेंस है इंग्लिश का. मतलब समझा नहीं. इंग्लैंड से आई तो वहीं से है ना इंग्लिश तो. Sorry.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What
I was
now,
impressed
Mr.
that you were able to
Weasley?
answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure,
Amit Thakkar.
truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Professor Shaw. Astronomy class भी है इसमें. Great. मजा आएगा.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're
In
not
English
a
is
potions
existence
master
नहीं,
quite
थोड़ा
yet.
English जैसा existence है.
In addition to having a solid
वो
grasp of how to
existence
combine
नहीं होगा
various
भाई, वो
ingredients,
accent होगा.
you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in
Existence नहीं
herbology.
बोलते, उसका
The
accent
plants you
बोलते.
nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
बोलने की technique.
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Oh my bad. Yeah.
I think
It's okay,
each of
buddy.
us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Learning new things
I
are
hate
good.
to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Let's go to the next class. Is there any class around here? No? That's alright. First of all, let's get it on.
Ugh, my
Get out
robes
from
are going
here.
to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Up for an adventure, are we? Yes, sure. Let's go to another adventure.
The other girls and I were up all night reading letters from my secret admirer. They're very jealous of me, I'm sure.
I'm not entirely in agreement with what you're saying, but I do see your point.
I think rules
I got a
against
little
using
scar on my forehead like Harry Potter.
just because it was a puff scheme.
Oh.
I've taken to studying during the day. No one's there and I can practice my craft and I don't like flying on a broom.
Revelio.
Best your drawn courage.
Broomsticks are so out of date. I'd rather travel by Flu Network any day.
Broomsticks are going out of style, I think. So many other ways to travel now.
Okay.
I really have made a mess of things.
क्या हो गया भाई इसको?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Seems a lot of work to go to scan
That sounds a
books.
rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Okay, let's go.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
We started. Let's go.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
ये स्लॉट फुल है, मैं क्या करूं भाई, खाली कैसे करूं? पैटर्न राइट क्लेम की, हाँ कर ली। ये जो सारे के सारे आसपास हैं। 3 बुक मिल चुकी है ना शायद से इसकी। अच्छी नाइस, पोशन मिल गया। फिर 10 बुक। कुछ तो नहीं है ना? मेरा गेम इतना लैग होता है ना यार, मैं क्या बोलूं। हाँ हाँ वो मैं ठीक। अभी तक सारी बुकें कनेक्ट नहीं हुई है ना, वहाँ पे क्या है? What is this? ये शाइन मार रहा, ये शाइन मार रहा था यार दूसरे, मैं क्या करूं? यार नहीं है कुछ भी। सारी नहीं मिली है ना यार, नहीं मिली है सारी। एक और बची है, 4 मिली है, 5वीं किधर होगी? लेट्स सी। किस साइड गई? नो, कुछ उड़ता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है क्या तेरे को? लास्ट बची है बुक बस, मैं फटाफट 4 की 4 कनेक्ट कर ली, 5वीं नहीं दिख रही। नहीं यार कुछ भी नहीं है इधर, नीचे होगा शायद से, सीक्रेट सेक्शन में बुक्स जहाँ हम गए थे पहले। चाहिए तो उधर ही है क्या? ये दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, चिपक गया गेम। नहीं ऊपर ही है, ऊपर ही दिखा रहा है। ऊपर कहाँ हो सकती है भाई, दिखे नहीं है। ओरी 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 ओरी, ऊपर देखिए उड़ते हुए।
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
अरे थोड़ा लो करके रखा हुआ है भाई, भाई बोलूँ वो हार्ड डिस्क पे है ना, चल जाएगा, अल्ट्रा पे भी
It's a
चल जाएगा, बट
relief
हार्ड
to
डिस्क पे है,
finally have an
प्रॉब्लम ये
answer
है।
as to why that portrait was empty.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
लिख ले, मुझे क्या है, रिफंड में काम तो करूंगा भी नहीं मैं, चली जा यहाँ से, ले आ ले आ ले आ, खुद नहीं आ सकती, ले क्या है, ऊपर से काम के पैसे भी नहीं देगी, रैंडम मिल गया इनको, हट। 70% एनपीसी कुछ करते हैं, सब प्लेयर को ही करना पड़ता है। अरे नहीं, एनपीसी कुछ नहीं करते। लेट्स चेक इट आउट, बाकी चीजें देखते हैं। क्वेस्ट इंसेंडियो, राज ऑफ मर्लिन, मर्लिन के ट्रायल्स पे चलते हैं और क्या, लेट्स गो। बाय गाइस, आई एम गोइंग, इधर जाना, आराम से ऐसे चल रहा है। भाई एक दूसरे को मारते ही रहते हैं भाई ये लोग, इनकी इसकी हमिंग से हमेशा रुक जाता हूँ भाई मैं, वो पूछता हूँ वो क्या रहा है। पोस्ट ही घूमते रहते हैं।
Muggle school is so dull compared to Hogwarts.
Auto correct is annoying. Sorry. No, it is fine. देखना ये जो लोड होने में स्टटर करता है, अब देख तेरे को लगता है ऐसे 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 मैं से घुमा रहा हूँ, मैं गेम लोड हो रहा है, अच्छे से चल रहा है, बस लोड होने में टाइम लगा रहा है, खाली हार्ड डिस्क का वो है इशू, वो चिपक रहा है, वो उसका नहीं है। एफपीएस लो हो जाते भाई मेरे, एफपीएस लो नहीं हो रहे, वो स्टटर कर रहा है गेम। एफपीएस मेरा एकदम बढ़िया है, मक्खन स्मूथ चल रहा है गेम, बट वही है बीच में स्टटर कर रहा है ना, वो एक ही चीज़ की वजह से। ये देख चिपका, एकदम से चिपकेगा फिर चलेगा। बेकार होती है भाई हार्ड डिस्क गेम्स के लिए, नई वाली तो खासकर लोड नहीं हो पाती है गेम। एंड ऊपर से अभी मेरे को वो भी लेना पड़ेगा PS5, नेक्स्ट साल में। रूस्टर हैं, गोट्स हैं, नहीं शीप्स हैं कि गोट्स हैं, समझ में ही नहीं आता है तो।
This looks intriguing.
शीप्स लग रही है, मैं करा ना उसने। A stranger, I'll help a stranger. GTA 6 के लिए true.
Think! I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Nobody plays one of these little students.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Levioso.
Bro. Yeah, oh sheesh.
Oh, what's
Rookwood.
the light go out of your
नहीं,
eyes?
duelist है। मेरे को लगा Rookwood है।
Stop right there! Hang on! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Oh.
You'll take this student
Incendio.
That's just the...
Incendio.
You have made a grave mistake.
हट यहाँ से।
You little rat.
Done.
What
Wow,
on earth
look at
just
it.
happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Wait. एक सेकंड दे मैडम। अभी मैंने किसी को तोड़ा था ना, यहाँ पे सामान गिरा होगा, उठान दे। रुक आ गया मैडम। हाँ भी मैडम बोलो।
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Expedition
Care to
33
tell me why
ने
two
9 अवार्ड
Ashwinders were
जीते।
ready to dispatch me
क्या बात है?
to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed
मेरे को
quite
RPG
keen
गेम
on you.
नहीं अच्छी
It's
लगती
a
है
long
मेरे
story,
को।
but thank you for your
स्टोरी
help.
मोड ज़्यादा अच्छी लगती है।
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya
I don't
warned
like
me
them.
things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
RPG में बहुत सारी चीजें करनी की होती है।
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in
Hufflepuff.
Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Distracted. Same. Nice.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
इसका मैं क्या करूं? कोई ऐसी चीज है?
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Perhaps a spell. कौन सा स्पेल? भाई स्पेल कैसे करूं मैं?
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Whoa.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
क्या बात है? That can work. Yeah, it did work. इसको नीचे लाया और ये ऊपर ले आया. ये क्या चीज है? किसका वो है? Oh, this is made out of leaves? Damn.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay. Bro, what the heck? Huh? मैं टक 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 करके डब्बे में बंद होगा फिर वो चली गई.
Young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
मेरे को गड़बड़ लग रहा है ये बंदा. जिससे हम मिलने जा रहे हैं गड़बड़ लग रहा है मुझे. लेट्स सी. जैसे इसकी आवाज़ लग रही थी ना वैसे नहीं लग रहा था मुझे कहते हैं कि अच्छा बंदा है. एंड ये हमारे उसका भी नहीं लग रहा. बाहर बुलाने को बोल रहा है और ऊपर से ये भी बोल रहा है कि कहते हैं कि हाँ किसी को बताइयो मत. यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या? तो यहाँ पे कोई चीज़ है क्या? ये जो आक्यू वाले पड़े हुए हैं ये कोई चीज़ तो है यहाँ पे शायद से कोई चेस्ट वगैरह होगी कहीं ना कहीं. I do think so. There should be a chest around here. बट नहीं कहीं आसपास में वो दिखाई नहीं दे रही ना. कोई ना लेट्स सी बाद में देखते हैं. काम तो आएगा कहीं ना कहीं. We'll check it out later on. Definitely we'll check it out later on. No.
Revelio.
Blue flames. Scrub knows about the book you found. Is it missing something? Scrub does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrub has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care, tell no one about this. Okay,
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Yeah, I'm also wondering who is Scrope. Okay. So this is the area where we have to find the note. And now we have to thank you. Let's check it out where the note is. Go better along the circle of the rocks just beyond the bridge to the south exit. यहीं पे है ना कहीं among the rocks. इधर हो सकता है. Let's see.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
गड़बड़ कर रहा हूँ.
Accio.
ठीक है. Almost there. Head for the pumpkins just down from the look inside one of them. Almost there. You may be able to find the Be able to help a broken hearted scroll.
Pumpkins?
Okay.
Ah, I think I know just the place.
वो जो नीचे के साइड था, हाँ, yes sir, just remember. Left side थे ना pumpkins वहाँ पर. Left and right, yes, वो रहे. पहले भी आए थे ना हम यहाँ पे. तो दिमाग में रह गई ये चीज. Okay.
Revelio.
Yes. The young Slytherin must be especially curious now. Meet Scrope at the water's edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge? This had better not be a trick.
मेरा दिमाग का दही कर दिया है तूने भाई. हरकतें मत कर मेरे साथ में, मेरा सर दर्द हो रहा है. भाई देख मैं पटक के मारूंगा तुझे, भूत बना दूंगा तेरा अगर तूने फालतू में हरकत करी है तो. देख ले भाई स्क्रोप.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
भाई ये जूट बैग क्यों पहना हुआ है इसने? Of course, what can I do for one? This double black.
I'm not so sure about this. I don't need the headmaster upset with me.
Oh, the headmaster won't be upset. Scrope simply wants to surprise him. Scrope will explain. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Okay.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
Okay.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Hi. Bechara.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Toast दिया इसने. I don't think this is a good idea.
Protego.
So I don't think this is a good idea. Bro, I don't think. मैंने लेफ्ट साइड में जस्ट वो रेड वाला निशान देखा था एंड आई रियली थॉट इन माय माइंड दैट दिस वाज रियली नॉट अ गुड आइडिया, बट somehow वो गायब हो गया अंदर से मेरे आया कि ठीक है कोई नहीं, नहीं होगा कोई, जस्ट अगले होगा, बट नहीं, थप्पा करना है, एकदम थप्पा। करेक्ट। रुक जा, मैं तो डिश घूम ही नहीं कर रहा था। सेकंड भाई, मैं वो ऑल टैब पे था, देखा ही नहीं मैंने क्या चालू है। ब्रो मैं क्या करूँ क्या, अटका पड़ा हूँ मैं। हम्म। गलत जगह अटक गया भाई, पानी में जाना ही नहीं चाहिए था, सिंपल, लड़ने से पहले जाना ही नहीं चाहिए था। लेट्स सी। पानी के अंदर आते ही जैसे फटा है वो भाई, पानी के अंदर पैर ही अटक जाते हैं भाई, क्या बोलूं।
Incendio.
पानी में आ गया गलती से, पानी में क्यों आ गया यार तू ब्रो। इस फ्रॉम लास्ट चेक पॉइंट, क्या करूं, फिर पानी में फेंक दे, पानी में नहीं फेंक भाई। Leviosa, then click Accio, Leviosa, Accio, click Leviosa, Accio, click. ठीक है.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
यार हट, मेरे को जगह दे. बड्डी पे है इसकी.
Leviosa. Protego. Incendio. Yes.
ब्रो 3 दबा रहा हूं मैं. टू भाई. दिमाग में भाई वैसे ही कम बैठते हैं.
Incendio. Protego.
What the fuck भाई. You the monk. कुछ wrong.
Protego. Incendio.
भाई कितने हैं भाई, कितने. ओ इन सब पे यूज करूँ तो क्या यूज करूँ? पहले तो आया
Incendio. Yes. Incendio. Incendio.
दे भाई जगह दे
Incendio.
ब्रो 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 कंफ्यूज हो गया मैं लास्ट में पैनिक कर गया मैं भाई जी ढूंढ रहा हूँ बैठ के कहाँ गया इतना बढ़िया जा रहा था उसमें भी जी ढूंढ रहा हूँ पक भाई 58 का कॉम्बो हुआ था साढ़े को अबे भाई कंट्रोल दबा तो रहा हूँ भाई मैं क्या करूँ
Incendio.
ओ भाई कंट्रोल दबा रहा हूँ यार। कंफ्यूजन इतना क्रिएट हो जाता है ना दिमाग में। तो यहाँ कौन स्पॉन करता है भाई? हट तेरी, हट तेरी।
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
भाई कहाँ से आ रहा है?
Yes.
ये जीव जो मारते हैं भाई ऐसे करके। आ रहा है भाई, बहुत गंदा गुस्सा आ रहा है भाई। जगह नहीं है, पानी में तैर सकता नहीं हूँ। डॉज करूंगा नहीं तो बचूंगा नहीं। पानी में फेंक देता है भाई ये, पानी में फेंक देता है। पानी में क्या करूं भाई मैं? भाई इतनी छोटी सी जगह दे रखी है फाइट करने के लिए, मैं क्या बोलूं? उधर उतनी जगह में मैं 8 टैड बोल ये 8 दानों में तो लड़ू भाई। हट तेरी, हट तेरी। चल तेरी पहले। वह जी मत देगा। जगह दे।
Incendio!
भाई बस साले इधर ही आ गए
Incendio! Yes! Incendio!
मर गया क्या अरे भाई अरे शांति मिली रुक That was not scary at all. That was tough. मैं क्या करूँ भाई चैलेंज इन्होंने भाई 8 एक जगह भेज दिया भाई मैं क्या करूँ कुछ कर भी नहीं सकता
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
आएगा ये ब्रो दरवाजा खोल दिया इसने इंटरेस्टिंग वॉइस वाला
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like... How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah, can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
May I often hand them over?
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
Nice, interesting.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves. Lumos.
ये क्या है? फ्लेम? एक सेकंड रुको.
Revelio.
इसको इसके ऊपर रखना, ठीक है. बड़े फ्लेम्स के दिखा रही है क्या? ओह, वो, ओके. सो इसके ऊपर रखना है क्या? अबे यार मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ ये?
Accio!
आजा। ब्रो ये रास्ता खोल दिया
This
इसने।
could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
एयर स्लॉट सर खोल अबे भाई। ये भी टूट सकता होगा।
Accio!
चलो ऊपर। I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow. Okay, disarming charm कैसे learn करेंगे अपन? हाँ मतलब क्लासेस लेनी पड़ेंगी ना most probably. Cactus Rest. Professor Hackett's. Ten defense against the class during the day. Okay. ठीक है पहले यहाँ पे जाते हैं पहले लर्न करते हैं उसके बाद में देखते हैं क्या कर पाएंगे अपन इधर जाना पड़ेगा अंदर लेके जा रहा है ना हाँ ठीक है अंदर लेके जा भाई क्लास अटेंड करते हैं दिन हो गया बहुत सही सुबह सुबह बस अटेंड करनी है अब क्लास Okay, so a new area. Interesting. Lock है. Lock है. ठीक है.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Very well.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio.
Accio!
Try to beat that.
Accio!
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it. I've seen worse. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio!
अभी हो जाता दोनों का
Didn't
बराबर.
think you were a match for me. Wait, did I win? I won!
Nice. बड़ा मजा आया. अब थोड़ा हाथ बैठ गया.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
हाँ ना टेंशन की कोई बात नहीं है. Quest. Professor assignment. Professor Hackett's का assignment का वो करना ना. वहाँ पे जाते हैं पहले, फिर करते हैं. ओए मेरे को भी खेलना है. Never mind. The game is freezing again. You can.
Revelio.
You perhaps? It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait is in.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
नहीं अभी gobstones तो नहीं. बाकी चीजें करते हैं पहले. थोड़ा बहुत मेन स्टोरी में आगे बढ़ता है, फिर उसके बाद में
Heard you're defending
gobstone में.
Hogsmeade against Trill.
Yes, I did. Thank you so lot. Yo. Let's go to...
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention.
Expelliarmus.
The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Expelliarmus.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
New spell acquired.
Good work.
Expelliarmus.
The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus. Let's see. What do we can do?
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
दूर फेंकने के लिए.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Expelliarmus. So.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
दूर रह.
Levioso.
उड़ जा.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
मस्त आई. यहाँ पे कुछ तो है.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
आया. बड़े यहाँ से. ध्यान दे बाहर. Interesting. Expelliarmus. तो हमारे को वहाँ जाके Expelliarmus यूज करना पड़ेगा. West. Let's go. Expelliarmus जाके यूज करते हैं फटाफट. नीचे साइड जाना है.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
क्या? हाँ, उस साइड जाने का है ना. बट जाना किधर से है?
Revelio.
जाना किधर से है? पीछे गया. इधर. What the heck? Glitched है भाई ये.
Revelio.
यहाँ तो कुछ नहीं होगा. I'm sure about it कि यहाँ पे भाई खुला रास्ता है. Okay. Are these? भाई यार
Levioso.
आई थिंक सो लेटर में काम आएंगे, अभी नहीं आएंगे। क्या हो गया, भागते हुए क्यों आ रहा है? Avoiding them is best. वहाँ पे चेस्ट है यार, आते हुए चेस्ट लेता हूँ, आते हुए सबको तोड़ता हूँ। ठीक है भाई, साइड ये वाला साइड वाले भी करेंगे भाई आते हुए। वेट, आई थिंक तो डॉन के बाद। यस,
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Yes.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
Yeah.
Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
करना क्या है यहाँ पे? इस पे तो पासवर्ड यहाँ पे करना है।
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio!
I don't have time for this. I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
भाई तेरे छट करेंगे मगर लास्ट में कितना पास है वो भी एंटर कहाँ लीड करेगा यार देखते हैं जो होगा दिख जाएगा
I wonder how big this place is.
तीन चीजें है ना
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
That was simple. इसका सबसे पहले सिंपल दिखा था ना
Someone didn't want casual visitors down there.
चीज है
Revelio.
खड़ा वहाँ पे विजिटर्स है
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
As I thought.
Protego!
Bro.
Incendio. Levioso.
That didn't really need that. No. I do have a lot too.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus works great against spiders.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh. Protego! Stupid one! Incendio! Levioso! Stupid!
Bro.
Protego! Levioso! Incendio! 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 Expelliarmus!
एक तो वापस ही चली गई. Wait, I really need to change my armor, I guess. ये बहुत ज़्यादा वो रखा है शायद से. अबे नहीं. I need to change my gear. Gear is too fragile, I think so. एक दिया आटा बट ठीक है भाई. ठीक है. Merlin's trial. Merlin's trial challenges. Bro, मेरे को एक गियर चाहिए. एकदम ही गोबर गियर. इसको बेच दे क्या? यार ये तो. चलो भाई और पोस्ट किया है भाई. It's time to preview our duel and see if we have a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crosswords. Also, the training dummy is still available. You can brattle by. We'll see. Respect. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket. We find it. Twingots. ये तो हो गया. इसका एक लास्ट राउंड बचा है वो करते हैं. Professor Hackett. I don't know if we should go for Professor Hackett. No. Anything else? We have 1401 coins. We have to spend them somewhere, right? Let's check it out. Complete Merlin trials. Okay. Trials complete करते हैं. वापस जाते हैं जब तक. Let's see. अपने पास वो भी बहुत कम बचा है यार. सही बता रहा हूँ. और ये भाई क्या चीज़ है, क्या जगह है भाई.
Revelio.
इधर मैं गया था वो बोरा 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 बोरा
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
क्या करूं क्या यहाँ पे
Revelio. Levioso.
भाई मैं इससे एम कैसे करूं गियर्स नॉट फुल बोल रहा हूँ मैं मर्लिन के ट्रायल कैसे कंप्लीट करूं body somewhere in this cave things are beginning to look very familiar
Revelio.
क्या देखते हैं वही है यार वो जो अटका पड़ा है ना ऊपर वही है शायद से पर ठीक है आगे देखते हैं स्पाइडर फैंग है तो अच्छा शायद से वो फैंग है स्पाइडर फैंग
Protego. Levioso. Another puzzle. Jack will solve this, so can I.
वहाँ पे क्या है भाई इतना स्पाइडर फैंग मिलेंगे भाई खुल गया
Perhaps the net symbol is hidden somewhere.
खुल तो गया एक सेकंड रुक मैं आता हूँ उधर से लेट मी चेक दैट साइड टू
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
नीचे से पर्पल एक
Accio.
Got it. अभी कैसे जाऊँगा मैं अच्छा ठीक है
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio.
इसमें क्या है ये क्या है भाई
Revelio.
कुछ नहीं करना शायद से इसमें
Levioso.
मर गए दोनों
Not a headless
कितने
skeleton
यार
in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
एक यहाँ पे एक वहाँ पे पूरे 3 चीज़ें हैं जो ले ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ मैं वो सारे मर्लिन के ट्रायल कंप्लीट करने पड़ेंगे तब जाके मेरा खुलेगा वो
Revelio.
अबे नहीं इस साइड कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं किधर के साइड जा रहा था बाहर की साइड से ओके हाँ ये बीच में जाने का ही था उस साइड जाने का है राइट 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 एकदम एंड में जाने का था ना अपने को इस साइड को यस 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 राइट और क्लम चूस और भी कुछ है क्या
Revelio.
टकरा मेरा
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio!
Wait a second. इधर क्या है?
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Protego! Levioso!
हट तेरी हट तेरी
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
हट हट जलती रहती है भगती रहती है भाई जल जल के मरती रहती है मजा आता है भाई देखने में मरो 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 भाई को तो बहुत मजा आएगा लेवल 11 हो चुका है अपना बढ़िया है एकदम सामान कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं कुछ बनाना नहीं आता बस भाई इसमें फिर गियर होगा ना कोई मैं कहाँ से बोल रहा हूँ ठीक है चलो
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
इधर क्या है भाई What the heck?
Accio!
तो उधर 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 What the heck? झटका खाया है पूरा
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio.
ओके, पोशन मिल गया, 2 पोशन मिल गया, क्रेजी।
Revelio. Accio. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Del. ब्रो ये कौन सी है?
Incendio. 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 Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. need to look around for the symbol.
टाइमिंग गलत है क्या मेरी? तीन होंगे क्या?
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
वही सोच रहा था.
Revelio.
मैं भाई बड़ी उसको एक्सेस कैसे करूं भाई मैं? अरे वो देख करूं कैसे? Let's go around here. भी नहीं होगा. From here. Yes. अब हो जाएगा. पूरा पाथवे बन गया.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
We are about to have a fight.
Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus!
Bro, मैं भूल गया था मैं.
Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
तो बॉसेस लाइव हो गए.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Let's go.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Let's go.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Lumos. I have to go through this.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
But
how am I being protected?
vibe.
What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Bro, what the heck? Paintings?
Can it be?
Bro, ये तो वही है ना? Percival Rackham.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Talents. Talents. 8 talent points available. Spells, dark arts, core, stealth. Move requirement. नहीं. Spells. Sendio mastery. Q mastery. Definitely. Let's go.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Guess we'll find out.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
ये लाइब्रेरी में खुलेगा क्या ऊपर जाके?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
You need to learn the Pulsar, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
ऑलराइट गाइस, अब अपन क्या करते हैं, अभी अपन स्टॉप करते हैं यहीं पे स्ट्रीम को. थैंक्स अ लॉट गाइस फॉर जॉइनिंग द स्ट्रीम एंड मज़ा आया तो डू लाइक एंड शेयर, like and subscribe to the channel, and if you do let me know if you do next streams like this. एंड ये स्टोरी तो हम डेफिनेटली कंप्लीट करेंगे. अगर हमारे को नेक्स्ट कोई स्टोरी मोड गेम पे जाना हो तो वो डेफिनेटली आएंगे. सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे गाइस. आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम में इतना ही. मिलता तुम्हारे से नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम में. तब तक के लिए गुड बाय, टाटा, सायोनारा. सी यू सून इन द नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम. थैंक्स गाइस फॉर जॉइनिंग.